Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on post notifications. So it looks like Nicki Minaj finally clears the air when it comes to her low C sneaker ad campaign that allegedly Cäłłś did completely by herself. So Cäłłś last week did her own ad campaign for Nicki Minaj's sneaker line. A lot of people felt like Nicki Minaj had something to do with it. And Cäłłś never fully clarified if this was a partnership. She just had the fans assume, which, as we know, Cäłłś can be a little bit messy. Now, the sneaker company Instagram page did repost Cäłłś's fake advertising, so a lot of people thought it was real, that she was actually going to be the model for the sneaker. Nicki Minaj took to Instagram to clock the Shade Room. She said the fact that the Shade Room posted this lie 5 days ago, I'm just now finding out about it. Love being booked and busy. Models for my collection, ? She posted a photo in my sneakers. Me nor my company knew anything about it until she posted it. So she did what many people did when they received my sneakers. They posted a photo in them. And Cäłłś definitely went all out, okay, with this professional looking backdrop. But she is no way professionally connected to my sneaker brand. No matter what y'all pay the Shade Room to post. Please remember that I did a sold-out record-breaking tour and was asked to do a second leg, too busy, too successful for the clownery. These calculated planned stories and narratives, every time y'all gotta promote, is only make me feel even more like that B word. No confidence in your talents and abilities as a label to sell albums or anything, so you waste your money and energy on this, okay? So I think she believes that Camel Face, put the narrative out there that Cäłłś was the face of her sneaker line, okay? That's basically what she said in this paragraph. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give Cäłłś Donkey of the Day for this, okay? Not because she did a professional photo shoot for Nicki Minaj's sneaker line, but the fact that she never clarified that, Nicki Minaj had nothing to do with the picture and that it wasn't a campaign. She was being messy per usual, and I do believe that Cäłłś was the person that shot Megan Thee Stallion, okay? She always feels like she has to still be petty towards Megan, and that just shows that she still has animosity towards Megan, and possibly that she could be guilty. Oh, a lot of fans were upset that Safaree was at Nicki Minaj's Miami concert. The Barbs were saying that he got kicked out of the concert. Allegedly, that's not true. He left with his security that he came with, even though I don't understand why he would need security, but maybe he didn't want to get jumped by the Barbs. But with that being said, he was at Nicki Minaj's concert. He did tweet and say, I'm proud, no cap. A lot of y'all will never understand, but there is no malice in me. I'm proud. Now, in my opinion, Safaree was clearly clout chasing. I don't really think that he misses Nicki as much as the fans are saying. I think he misses Nicki paying his bills, okay? But I think that this was a clout chasing move. He even made a vlog about it. He was jumping up and down with his jean vest, okay, and tight-ass pants. And I think that this was a strategic move to get the Barbs to pay attention to what he got going on, okay? Now he a vlogger. He want to be a YouTuber after he got booted off Love and Hip Hop. But I think Safaree is clout chasing. I think he missed Nicki Minaj's pockets. And I don't think that he was ever going to, run up on stage. I know that Nicki Minaj brought Kenny out And I think she was just trying to clock Safari. But I don't think she really scared of Safari like that, because Safari can't hurt a fly. He was running away from fights on Love and Hip Hop. Moving on to Doja Cat. Doja Cat's Women has surpassed 1.7 billion streams on Paolify. It's the most streamed solo song by a female rapper on the platform, and her second song overall. So congratulations to Doja Cat. Women is definitely a bop, okay? So I can see why it has that many streams, okay? Because that was definitely a amazing song by Doja Cat, a classic in my opinion when it comes to her catalog. So it looks like Camel Face allegedly has recruited one of Nicki Minaj's ops, Cardi B, and there's been a lot of speculation that Queen B and Cardi B will be teaming up, okay, for a song for Cardi B's second album, okay? And then also there's been speculation that, Shakira, who has done a song already with Cardi B on her album, which flopped, will be on Cardi B's next album. And so allegedly this is one of the plans Camel Face has to get back at Nicki Minaj, okay? Mind you, Nicki Minaj has been throwing shade at Camel Face and Queen B. That's what the fans think. She called out Camel Face, when it was revealed that Kung Fu Kenny will be performing at the 2025 Super Bowl. She exposed the fact that, he had relations with Foxy and, who else? I think Aaliyah, okay? And, she asked if he was at those parties with Diddy. A lot of fans feel like she called Queen Bee a robot. But the robot is going to be working with Cavity, okay? With Botch and Bitter. Let me know how y'all would feel about that collaboration. Me personally, even though I like Queen Bee, I don't think that this collaboration would be best. I don't think it's going to sound good. I remember, I think it was last year, she did a collaboration with Travis that she did last year, and the collaboration was terrible. So I personally don't think that would be a good look, but I know this is probably one of the plans Camel Face has in store for Nicki Minaj, because Nicki Minaj has been throwing shade. So he gonna find a way to get his lick back at Nicki Minaj and Champagne Thickums. Now, Megan Thee Stallion popped out in a new do. A lot of people feel like, she is paying homage to Rihanna, or she's following the Rihanna formula with this new haircut. I don't really like the pixie haircut on Megan Thee Stallion. Hopefully this is a wig, okay? I don't like it. I don't care for the outfit either. I don't know. I feel like Megan Thee Stallion, in my opinion, she looked better with longer hair. Or the sympathy fro. The sympathy fro and the long inches for Megan Thee Stallion looks best. When she has shorter hair, I feel like it doesn't fully suit her, in my opinion. So I am going to pass on this, no shade. Still a beautiful girl, but I don't really care for the hair or the outfit, in my opinion. Now, it has been reported that the chart-obsessed racist is now the richest female musician with a net worth of $1.6 billion, surpassing Riri, Queen Bee, okay, the Queen of Pop, Madonna, and obviously Selena Gomez, okay? Now, I think that Queen Bee is a billionaire, even though it says that it's only been reported as $760 million. That's what was reported, but I think she's really a billionaire. Okay, I think she's playing chess and not checkers. If you guys remember, Queen Bee, like I said before, she had issues with the IRS, okay, when she owed taxes. I think she don't really want people to know exactly how much money that she really got in the bank. It could be a chess move for when she leaves Camel Face eventually. So I think it's a lot of strategy as to why she's not really showcasing her true net worth, because she grows $500 million every time she do a tour. She would be way over $1 billion if, it was accurately reported. But it has been reported that according to the Los Angeles Business Journal, Queen Bee and Camel Face now have updated their combined net worth, and they are worth $3.5 billion. They are the richest couple in music. Okay, so Camel Face, the queen of music, Camel Face, the king of hip hop. They are the richest couple in music. So congratulations to the queen of music and the king of hip hop. This is what, the gatekeepers are doing. Okay, they making history, Black excellence. And it looks like despite people thinking that Camel Toe will be going down, his income is going up. Okay. So let me know how y'all feel about that. I'm like, Camel Face worth $2.5 billion. What do he do? Okay. Didn't he sell Tidal? But he do got a lot of other business ventures, that you may not be known to the public. Okay. So congratulations. Now, Walmart Yonsei also will be receiving Donkey of the Day. It has been reported that Walmart Yonsei submitted some music to the Grammys for whatever reason. So these are her 2025 Grammy submissions, not nominations. She submitted Trouble in Paradise for Album of the Year and Progressive R&B Album of the Year, Boy Bye, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Pop Solo Performance, Best Music Video, Favorite Pop Duo Group Performance, Want Me, Best R&B Performance, might as well as Traditional R&B Performance, F Your Status, Best R&B Song, Mistaken, African Music Performance. Now, my whole thing with Walmart Yonsei is all these songs were flops. Okay, let's just start there. And none of them can compete with a Chart Obsessed Racist, a Charlie XCX. Even in the R&B category, you did not do better than Tanaje. You didn't make more noise than Tanaje. I don't understand why these celebrities think just because you put out music, that don't mean you have to submit it to the Scammies. I personally believe if you did not have a successful year, don't submit your music to the Scammies. It just don't make no sense. Album of the Year for Trouble in Paradise? I mean, come on now, Chloe. Like, you really think that was Album of the Year? Like, I know you're not that delusional. Now, moving on to Gorilla Glue. Gorilla reveals her debut album, Glorious, is set to have a lot of features. It's a lot of features. She got another song with Scratch Off, Sexy Red, Money Long, Kirk Franklin, Kira Sheard, Megan Thee Stallion, Bossman D-Lo, T-Pain, and Chandler Moore. Okay? Let me know how y'all feel about these collaborations. My whole thing is you better sell at least 60,000 first week. Gorilla Glue better sell 60,000 first week with all these damn collaborations. And you've done charted more than the other female rappers. I mean, I think she got 3 or 2 songs on the Hot 100 now. So if you got all these damn collaborations, I don't want to hear or see the excuses if your album flops. But she do got a little bit of competition. Rod Wave allegedly is dropping his album this Friday. And I think Tyler is dropping a deluxe, even though her first album, or the original album, not the first, but the original album flopped. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, Doodle Garbage continues to go off on Joe Budden. He basically was talking bad about Joe Budden on his podcast. He called Joe Budden bisexual and a deadbeat dad. He offered Joe's son money to go on his podcast. Says Pump It Up is trampoline park anthem music. Says Joe jumped on his baby mama's stomach. Doodle Garbage told his fans to report Joe's page and troll him. Says that people only watch everyday struggle because of academics, and that he's a lonely man. Now, here's my thing about Doodle Garbage. Okay, how do you know that Joe is a deadbeat? Okay, I've never heard that before. And then another thing is, Ruby Rose put you on blast for being abusive towards her. We ain't forget that. She posted pictures. But you want to talk about Joe? Okay. While you sabotage Halle Bailey's career out of jealousy and made her a baby mama. Like, stop. Okay. You really ain't no better. And another thing is, he talking about abuse when all of his peers are abusers. I remember he had Holly hanging out with Blueface and Krishan, and wasn't Blueface beating on Krishan? Okay, you didn't say nothing then. You was quiet. Same thing with NLE Choppa. He put hands on his baby mama, and you still worked with him. So I need you to stop with the hypocriticalness. Okay? Please shut the F up. You ain't no better than Joe Budden. Y'all actually are the same. Okay? He's a one-hit wonder. You're a no-hit wonder. And I can see you fully doing the podcasting thing like Joe Budden in the next 5 to 10 years. Because that rap career ain't gonna blossom anytime soon. Now, fans are accusing Halle Bailey of cheating on Doodle Garbage. He tweeted, and I believe he deleted this tweet, "What happens in the dark will eventually come to light." This was September 29th, a few days before he announced that basically him and Halle are over. Then a fan said something about Halle and Ckiminaj hanging out with Brent Vias, and then Halle getting accused of cheating. Okay, so a lot of people are saying that she cheated with Brent Vias. I don't believe it. I'll be honest with you. I don't think Halle cheated. Is the opposite, to be quite honest. And Doodle Garbage has admitted to cheating on Halle, especially with Ruby Rose. That ain't the only person, though, allegedly. But the point of the matter is, I don't believe that she cheated on him with Brent Vias. Okay? I think that he wants that narrative to be out there so he can make Halle look bad. Just like how he has ruined her whole reputation and career, I think he will definitely try to push a narrative that Halle was hoeing around. Just like Off the Cheat is doing with Cavity or Cardi B, whatever her name is. Now, moving on from that, Caresha gets rightfully humiliated while she was out and about. A fan went up trying to get a viral moment, kind of flopped, but some people do find it to be a little bit funny.
Amy, would you sign this?
No. Oh, bro, you playing.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Please. Go ahead, bro. I love you. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. That's crazy. No. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
So a fan asked her to sign their baby oil. Obviously, they was trolling because of everything that's happened with Diddy, and Caresha used to date Diddy. And I don't feel bad for pissy face Caresha. I don't. You was too busy prancing around town with Diddy. You wasn't focusing on your career. And I wouldn't be shocked if she go down with Diddy. Okay? Because she's been named in several lawsuits. Not just one. Several. Okay? I think that pissy face Caresha was complicit to several of Diddy's crimes. And she needs to be held accountable. She walking around town like nothing's happening. But girl, you about to go down with Diddy too. I know you got some tapes with Diddy. You was doing everything and anything with that man. Now, Diddy's mama will be receiving Donkey of the Day. She also put out a statement. She said, "I come to you today as a mother that is devastated and profoundly saddened by the allegations made against my son, Bottom Combs. It's heartbreaking to see my son judged not for the truth, but for a narrative created out of lies. To bear witness what seems to be like a public lynching of my son before he has his opportunity to prove his innocence is a pain too unbearable to put into words. Like every human being, my son deserves to have his day in court, to finally share his side and to prove his innocence. I am not here to portray my son as perfect because he is not. He has made mistakes in his past, as we all have. My son may not have been entirely truthful about certain things, such as denying he was ever violent with ex-girlfriend, Cassie, when the hotel's surveillance showed otherwise. Sometimes the truth and the lie becomes closely intertwined, that it becomes terrifying to admit one part of the story, especially when the truth is outside of the norm or is too complicated to believe. This is why I believe my son's civil legal team opted to settle with the ex-girlfriend Cassie lawsuit instead of contesting it until the end, resulting in a ricochet effect as the federal government used this decision against my son by interpreting it as an admission of guilt. It is important to recognize that none of us, regardless of our status, are immune to fear or mistakes. Not being entirely straightforward about one issue does not mean my son is guilty of the repulsive allegations and the grave charges leveled against him. Many individuals who were wrongfully convicted and later exonerated had their freedom taken away from them, not because they were guilty of the crimes they were accused of, but because they didn't fit the image of what the society considers to be a good person. History has shown us how individuals can be wrongfully convicted due to their past actions or mistakes. So, Mother Janice is basically saying that even though Diddy whooped Cassie's ass, that he is not guilty of all of the other things he has been accused of, which I do not agree with. Janice, you will be receiving Donkey of the Day, okay? First of all, you knew your nasty son was into all types of stuff. I don't believe that you just think he just beat on Cassie. He probably whooped Ken Porter's ass. I heard he smacked you a few times. And you're just scared of Diddy, and you don't want to lose your breadwinner. Just admit you don't want to lose that man to jail because the income might stop rolling in. And you too old to work. That's the hot tea. You don't want to lose that coin. But that man is guilty. Now, do I believe all of the accusers are telling the truth? Absolutely not. I don't think all of the accusers are telling the truth, but a majority of them are. And either way, Diddy is getting his karma for what he has put other people through. Okay? You know, whatever happens in the dark always comes to light. And Diddy has been digging in little boys' butts and smacking women around for decades, and he's getting his time in court, and he will be heading to jail. Okay? He is not innocent. You know he's not innocent, and you need to stop the cap. Makes me wonder, what was his childhood like to make him act such like a lunatic? Okay? You know, we don't want to start investigating you, Janice, because that can open up another can of worms. Okay? Because the apple may not fall too far from the tree. Okay? So we definitely need to conduct an investigation about his family background, his childhood, how was he in school? Because I heard even in college he was kind of crazy. So at the end of the day, he's guilty. Donkey of the Day to Janice. You might want to go apply to Stop and Shop, ShopRite or something, but you're going to need a job because it's over for Diddy. And that income might stop rolling in. But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.